How's it going, my beautiful people? How are we doing? Very good. Here with the people, completely filled with cold, right, little one? That's right, guys. Ever since Windows 10 arrived and then the so-called Windows 11, many of us have found it complicated, I think more than one of us, to be able to share files, right? And so, today, Kira brings the solution for all of you so that you can obviously share any type of document, whether it's multimedia or X-file, from a local network. And also, why not at a business level? At first glance, let's see that directly here on my Windows 11. I'm going to share, or I want to share, the SH and BDI materials folder, right? Normally, to share a folder on the network, well, you know, the usual, right? Right-click, Properties, the Sharing part or Sharing tab, Advanced User, and obviously the credentials of the people or everyone who wants to interact with this, right? All folders must be titled in some way. We apply, accept. Yes, we apply, accept, and we close this folder. If I go to my other computer, in this case, I will demonstrate it with a Windows 10, and let's see what happens. This is supposed to be shared already, and let's see if we can view it. Here I am practically on the other computer with Windows 10. If I go directly to what is my network drive, I will click here. At first, we are going to have an error for many that this is not shared privately. Okay? I will close. To solve this, obviously, we will first share it via network, right? I will set it so that it is directly private. If I click, this is now private, it's done. And so that we are all within the same network. Now let's verify. And as we can see, it appears on other computers, much less on the one we have with Windows 11. The one with Windows 11 should be appearing as Owicron. And, well, it doesn't appear. Let's fix it. As we realize that we are practically with this machine called Owicron, directly if you go to Start, go to Settings, and up here where it says the PC name, it says Owicron Corp. This is how it should be identified within the network, with that name and not with a whole series of consecutive numbers that Windows sets by default. Alright, so that we are synchronized. So with this, the first thing we are going to do is right-click on the Start button. We are going to go to where it says Network Connections. And the very first thing we are going to do, no matter what, is go to the Internet section and make sure this is selected as a private network. Private network, it should already be configured this way. Then, we are going to set up the configuration within the firewall and security. Here we say yes, we want to make those changes, and once this screen or this little window opens, we are going to click on Allow an app through the firewall. Okay, I will minimize this now. I minimize it. I am going to click on Change Settings, and we go to a section that starts with the letter D called Network Discovery. Here it is. It must be obviously selected, checked. If it is not, please, you should check it. Similarly, in this case, if you are sharing via non-UTP cable, it would be the Wi-Fi one. These must be obviously checked, but at the same time, it should be checked both publicly and privately in both scenarios, okay? If it doesn't allow me here, because I don't have Wi-Fi connected, but you do, then enable it. In this case, I am going to enable this part here. Let's accept. And with this, obviously, we have already solved the first issue, okay? Now, again, we are going to go directly to what is on the right? Network connections. And within the network connections, we are going to go to the advanced settings part, right? We are going to click there to advanced sharing settings. And this is where we need to have this enabled. Both network discovery, it's already done. Automatic device setup, file and printer sharing, and also what comes to be the public networks part should be exactly the same. And in all networks, this here, there is an important detail regarding connections to all networks. It asks us if we want to share via a password. If you are within the local network and obviously within your home, well, there's no problem if it's disabled because we are family. But if you wish, even if it's family and they can log into folders you share and you request it, then yes, the password should be enabled. This will be left to your consideration and judgment. Very well. Okay. Once this is done, we are going to head practically lastly to the section of what? Of system, right? The one we have here, allow me, here. System. Very well. And within the system, we go all the way to the bottom, right? To the bottom part, information. And we go to what is here in advanced system settings. Done. I minimize. I am going to go here to what it says, computer name. I'm going to go to what is network ID. And within network ID, this window will appear where it asks us if the computer is joined to, obviously, a work network, an organization, which it really is not. This computer is from a home setup and is not part of an organizational network. If this is your case, you select it. Next. It says you must restart to apply the changes. Okay, and you finish. Now then, if I go to the back part, if we leave it as it is by default, the computer is part of an organizational network and I use it to connect to other computers, you would leave this by default. I would click next. Then if you belong to a domain network, in my case, no. The truth is my organization is a non-domain network, so you would select the next or the second option. Then, next. And you leave the name as it is, as workgroup. Once we've done this, we click next, finish, close, and restart. Once our computer restarts, my dear friends, it's very simple. Also, as an extra bonus, any folder we obviously want to share with our username should also have all the privileges in the folder that one shared. So we go to the File Explorer, you go to what is the local disk C, and this is the folder that we normally saw and wanted to share on the other computer. I'm going to add a detail. Right-click. I go to the Properties section, Share. And I'm going to tell it that we are also going to share it directly with whom? Directly with the owner's name. In this case, the username, which is Owicron. Just as it appears here. Okay? We share. That's it. You saw it. It's already shared with Owicron. Done. And also, if we go to advanced user, permissions, and so on, we are going to tell it and add this user, and we want to give them their privileges as well. Within the team, I'm talking about our user, who is sharing that folder externally, so it's done. Or Owicron, we accept. We allow full control of the folder we want to share. We accept. Apply. Accept. Close. Up to this point, we are practically done, so that now the other computer can detect this one. Well, let's get to it. And well, guys, there's Kira. She says, did you really do it right, Victor? Let's see. Did we learn well from the puppy? Yes? Right, girl? Well, that's how it is, Kira. Kira, look. Let's see. Go here to my Explorer, to the network section. And well, here we still get a little yellow message. We click here. We activate the network sharing. Completely, it won't be another computer. And now it appears for me, finally, the drive, or what is Owicron Corp. I'm going to practically double-click it. It will obviously ask me to log in with the user. That's why it's important that we gave those privileges to the folder. All right. Let's enter the password. And have it remember it so it doesn't keep asking me. If you prefer not to, then leave it so it always asks for credentials. We click accept. And that's it. Obviously, all the folders we want to share, there it is, SHBDE material that we had within our Windows 11. No more, dear. Come on, Zapata. Come on, little shoe. We did it well. Please share this tutorial. It could save someone's life. You know it. Learn and share your knowledge. You know it. And with that, I say goodbye. Don't forget to join the WhatsApp and Discord groups. And well, without further ado, see you next time. Bye-bye. I've already earned today's lunch. Bye. Bye. Thank you. I don't really know just what to say, honestly. If you can't let it go, you'll never really